global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned. Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings today. It's no longer news that the appeal court says that the River State government should maintain status quo as it has to do with House of Assembly matters until the case is finally concluded. Talking about the case between the 25 lawmakers who come to APC and who are pretending not to have the come, and then with Victor Jumbo, who is actually the new, or they call him factional speaker of the House of Assembly in River State. But however, a lot of new things have come up, and one of it is that APC themselves are not happy with what is going on in River State, as they are directly lambasting the 25 lawmakers for acting in a very what we may call political prostitution, which they have been found guilty of. We're going to be looking at exactly what these APC group have to say about these Wike, pro-Wike lawmakers who are just dancing from one point to the other. Today they are saying left, tomorrow they are saying right. Just get to hear exactly what these APC group have to tell them. Now, according to the news, some members of the All Progressive Congress, under the aegis of the concerned members of the APC, have slammed the 27 members of the State Assembly loyal to ex-Nyesom Wike. Recall that in the wake of the political crisis currently rocking the state, some lawmakers led by the Speaker Amole dumped the People Democratic Party for APC. Amole announced the defection of the 27 lawmakers on the floor of the House in December 2023. However, Governor Siminalayi Fubara recently declared their seats vacant, insisting that their mode of defection was illegal. In a recent judgment, the River State High Court in Port Harcourt on Monday ruled that Amole and the other 26 lawmakers are still PDP members, which had triggered multiple reactions from Nigeria. Reacting, APC group, in a statement signed by its president, Esegu Thomas, described the lawmakers as political prostitutes who have no allegiance to any political organization. The APC group warned the leaders of the party against taking the lawmakers, stating that their antecedent shows a pattern of political opportunism and their presence within the party could spell doom for the unity and progress of the party. According to the statement released, they said, "We are compelled to address a pressing matter that threatens the very fabric of our great party. Recent events have led us to sound a note of caution and vigilance to all loyal members of our party. As you may be aware, some members of the River State House of Assembly publicly defected from the People Democratic Party (PDP) to our extinct party. However, in a bizarre twist, they have since denied any affiliation with our party, leaving us with no choice but to categorize them as political prostitutes with no allegiance to any political party. We view this development with great concern and warn our members to exercise extreme caution in dealing with these individuals. Their antecedent shows a pattern of political presence or political opportunism, and we fear that their presence within our rank could spell doom for our party's unity and progress. We caution our members that these individuals who have no qualms about denying their own party affiliation will not necessitate or will not hesitate to do the same to our party and even our esteemed president Bola Ahmed Tinubu when it suits their interests. We must not let our guards down and allow such fair-weather politicians to infiltrate our ranks." That was what they had to say. And I feel that Amawale is messing up the entirety of their political career because of, in quote, loyalty to one godfather. They are taking time to mess up themselves, because one of the things you should know as a politician is whenever you are embarking on something, you must build a character around it such that you can be trusted. Jesus in the Bible says that anyone who wants to run the race of the kingdom, he said, anyone who puts his hand in a plow, he said he's not fit for the journey of the kingdom. He said when he put his hand in the plow, he looks back. He said he's not fit for the journey of the kingdom. And that's the same thing here. No matter what, if you have been given the privilege of representation, you should try to make sure that every decision you are making, number one, points out your level of certainty before you make such decision. Waking up to make decision and in a twist of seconds, you now alter it again and begin to say something different. Such people are not, shouldn't be allowed to be in the middle of where real men are talking. I'm telling you, because you are now tossed to and fro by the winds of doctrine. This one will bring up a doctrine as far as it's favorable to you. You change your position. This one comes up, you change your position. Such a person should be highly feared and dreaded because they can do anything. What is loyalty? Before you make up your mind to take any decision in politics, you need to sit down and consider the pros and cons. Especially at a time like this. Are we decamping or are we not? If you have made up your mind and possibly you carry out the relevant consultation with your so-called godfather, and he says you guys should decamp, they decamp. The decamping to another party should be a concrete move because fairly recently, before this court case came up, there was this 5 million man march by APC. I think that was in the last days of May. And when Tony Okocha, who is the interim APC chairman in River State, was addressing the people, shockingly, these 25 guys who are now lying that they have not decamped, they were very much there. And they came out and told Nigerians that they had decamped to APC. And they swear that they are now with APC. And they were received by Tony Okocha. And he didn't even stop there. Remember that far back in December, these same people who are grown men, who are not men that people should make decisions for, stood on the floor of the house and announced their defection. We saw all of them with APC party flag. And everybody was like, whoa, what is happening in River State? Are we losing River State to APC and all of that? But however, they have that free choice to, move to another political party, not knowing that, they didn't even take it into consideration that if you defect from the party based on the provision of the Constitution, I think 109, subsection 1 or so, when you defect from any party that you sat on or that any party with which you got any elected position, that automatically the position will be stripped from you. Now, as they went to the other side, seeing that the game has changed, you see them, they are being tossed to and fro. Tomorrow, they'll wake up again and say, we are now in APC, we are now in PPC. Such people shouldn't even be allowed at their levels, to run for any political position. Go and stay with your so-called boss. Let him be sending you guys for errands. Maybe he wants to commission things. Say, go and sweep the floor or go and do this and go and do that. And for you to come around and be behaving like a child, behaving like a baby. People who are they making decisions for a whole state. And your people are busy lying. How can we be so sure that the interest of the people is in your heart? How can we be so sure? How can we be so sure that the decisions or whatever bill you are passing into law is for the keen interest of the people of River State? Nobody can be sure of you again. I mean, I am just wondering how grown men will allow themselves to be tossed to and fro by a certain godfather claiming to have created them, whether we like it or not. What's his name? Wike. Wike was handheld by somebody. You understand? He didn't just appear from the moon. Wike was handheld by somebody. Somebody mentored him. I could still remember the long list that Edwin Clark, the leader of Ijaw people, listed out to Nigerians. The likes of Jonathan were there. The likes of Amechi were there, part of the group who brought Wike in. He was just a normal chairman. He wasn't somebody that was never been talked about. But all of a sudden, somebody helped him there. So, being there, should he mess up? Nobody messed up his political career. You allow yourself to be messed up. It's something to be questioned, I must say. However, I thumbs up to those guys, and it's a warning to APC. Be careful the kind of people that you receive into your system. Even PDP should be very, very careful of those young men because they can't be trusted.
Global happenings today.